In this video, we're gonna be talking about 3 different things that we should have for DLC season for Call of Duty World War II Zombies. And of course, that includes DLC 1, DLC 2, DLC 3, and DLC 4. And if we get one thing from this list, of course, Bob will be screaming dank meme, and that's exactly what we want. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our number 3 spot, we're talking about Prologue for Zombies. Now, of course, we got Prologue Zombies, aka Groston House map, which is the second bonus secret map, secret DLC map. There are a lot of terms that we can use to describe this map, but basically we have a second map that we got alongside the final right. And I remember actually watching a lot of streams prior to the game launch, and a lot of people were actually like leaking the gameplay. There was a guy that said, man, Groston House is the shittiest map ever, and I was like, damn son, the game hasn't even came out yet, and that man was legitimately triggering everybody in the chat. But now we're at a point where a lot of people actually completed everything in the game. We're talking unlocking all the 6 different secret characters. I personally haven't, but a lot of people already have, and some people just need to unlock one last character. So you know what I'm saying, they almost completed zombies in a way. Of course, a lot of people already completed the casual Easter egg, the hardcore Easter egg. I haven't done any of that, so I still have yet to do a lot of things in zombies. But we're at a point where all the major things about the final Reich has been solved. Of course, there will still be little things that we will find in the coming days, in the coming weeks, and in the coming months. But what I'm saying here is that the majority of the content has been experienced by basically everyone that wanted to experience, and now everyone is going back to Black Ops 3 Zombies, and some are actually trying out the Groston House, which is the second map. And I gotta say, it's smaller than the Nacht der Untoten, but it's more fun than Nacht der Untoten. You may feel differently, and that's totally fine. You guys can let me know your opinions in the comment section below. Of course, Bob will have a nice kick out of them by reading that. I mean, Bob's crazy, but what I'm saying here is that Groston House is a fun little map, and it's a challenging map where you can just jump right into it, and you can actually get you around 10, 20, some may even get you 30 if they get lucky, right? I mean, it's a good challenging map, and this is how you can also rank up fast in Call of Duty World War II Zombies. And I'm just gonna quickly slip this in as well. I feel like the ranking system needs to be better, and I'm assuming in the coming weeks Sledgehammer Games is gonna patch this game up where they add more things to it, maybe improve the ranking system, and that's exactly what we want in this game. So the ranking system needs to be better, but that's not on the list. But the Prologue Zombies, on the other hand, that needs to happen with DLC 1, where we get the main map, and we already know it's gonna be the Heligoland map for zombies, right? But alongside that, I really hope we get a Prologue map where we get a small little cutscene in that we get to see Bob, we get to see our characters. I really want to see like how they interpret things, and I want to see where are they going, how are they going to say things. Maybe my man is gonna say, oh hell, once again. I really want to see that. I feel like it's gonna be a good meme. Maybe throw a long tutorial in that as well. I mean, for the final Reich Prologue, it wasn't really a big one. I feel like they should have done better job with that, but I mean, like, the map is really small, and it's good. If Sledgehammer Games cannot somehow implement another Prologue, I feel like they should just really add a second bonus map with DLC 1 and DLC 2, 3, and 4, and that's just gonna be a second map that we play after we get burned out of the original one. That's just gonna keep the hype alive, and that's exactly what we want. But jumping right into our number 2 spot, we're talking about more game modes. I mean, survival doesn't cut anymore, and that is something we were screaming for a longest time. I mean, if you agree with that, just drop a 1 right now in the comments below. And I remember making a wish list video for Call of Duty World War II Zombies, and a lot of people did, and everyone was saying we need more game modes because survival doesn't cut it. I mean, that's just like the bread and butter for zombies, and we have been experiencing this for a longest time, but now we need something more. Maybe throw grief in it. Maybe that can be something that we get in the next track title, and I mean, we should, but for Call of Duty World War II Zombies, we should be able to actually have more than 4 player in our game, because of course the final Reich is a big ass map, and that's exactly what a lot of people said when the map first came out. But now we actually played it, we want a bigger map. But the size that final Reich has, I feel like it's going to fit 8 players in perfectly, and DLC 1, 2, and 3, and 4 should definitely encourage us to have more players in our game. Maybe have a competition competition where who can get more kills, who can get more headshots in 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. That should be a time limit. Basically a speed run where in game you have the option where you go inside like find match and start a time trial or speed run. Do you want to do it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes? You got those options. You click it, you join a random match, and everyone is in your game. You start from round 10 or whatever. I hope you get to decide that as well, and you just jump right in the game and let's see who can get more kills or headshots. I feel that should be really fun. And on top, if they implement a system where we unlock a secret character after actually getting, let's just say, 100 kills in 5 minutes. Let's just say that whoever gets 100 kills in 5 minutes gets to unlock that secret character. That's gonna be a really cool incentive. Of course, they need to actually do this with having more game modes, and that's my number 2 spot. Let me know what you guys feel about this. And the last number I got on the list, of course, coming in at our number 3 spot, I'm talking about Easter eggs not getting solved before the game comes out. I mean, the game already came out, the Easter egg was solved, but what I'm saying here, with DLC 1, I hope the Easter egg doesn't get solved before it comes out, and we need more sort of like cutscenes in the game, different one, because with the final Reich we had casual Easter egg ending cutscene and we also had hardcore Easter egg ending cutscene, and it was basically similar. It was the same ending cutscene, but towards the end you either get to see Klaus or you don't get to see Klaus. And of course in the casual one you don't see him, but in the hardcore one you actually see him. That's something that I don't know how I feel about it. Why have the same ending cutscene? It doesn't make sense, and that's what I'm saying. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out some other videos on the screen. Subscribe if you're new, and if you want to add anything into it, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you very freaking soon.